The UK has set ambitious climate change targets in law to become a net zero economy by 2050. In order to transition to a low carbon future, we not only need to look at how we produce and consume our energy, but also decarbonise our carbon intensive industries. This transition can't happen overnight, but it is achievable if a collaborative effort is taken.
Equinor has been a major supplier of energy to the UK for over 30 years. Today, becoming a major energy producer in the UK, from floating offshore wind in Scotland to building the world's biggest offshore wind farm in Dogger Bank with our partners SSE, and then most recently also working with SSE to supply hydrogen here in the Humber for future power generation.
Partnerships are crucial. The technologies that we're talking about using can be used across multiple sectors, so we really need to see a collaboration between those companies that might build the carbon networks or the hydrogen networks and those projects that can provide a critical mass of demand to ensure investment can go ahead. We've recently announced plans to develop what could be one of the UK's first power stations with carbon capture and storage, and we're also looking to develop a power station which is 100% hydrogen fired, which could be a world first, and we're doing both of those with Equinor.
The energy transition and decarbonisation are, I think, the chance to rebuild our economy after the pandemic and steal a march on what is rapidly becoming a global industry.
It's here at Saltend Chemicals Park near Hull, where a number of industries that support Britain are based. Companies here have been providing chemicals for PPE, hand sanitizer and medical equipment that have been used throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. This is the backbone of British industry and a key focus for decarbonisation.
Decarbonising the British economy is a big task, and it needs partnership both between government and business. We in Equinor, and also as our Zero Carbon Humber partnership, are working together with government to get hydrogen carbon storage really up and running as quickly as possible to make sure the emissions reduce as fast as possible.
It's really important that government and industry collaborate. Government can set the framework, but it's really for industry to deliver the technologies that are needed to ensure that we can achieve net zero emissions.
So this next decade of energy is the decade of action on decarbonisation. That in order to get to 2050, we're sure that we need action over the next 10 to 12 years. That is the entire ball game.
In order for the UK to navigate this complex energy transition, we will need more collaborative partnerships between industries, increased investment by leading providers into renewable energy alternatives and innovative low-carbon solutions, as well as bold, progressive and supportive government policies. The opportunities are there to be taken, and the road to net zero is an achievable one.